Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the Clarista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so very much. I started to get a message earlier, and then there was a bunch of interruptions and things like that, and I thought, But there's a song that keeps coming through. I need something you prove. Something stronger than I'm used to. All right, collective. You may have, and this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there's somebody that is, you may have kind of ended things, ended some sort of connection here. Okay. And I don't know why I'm drawn over to this crystal box. But, anyways, with the bell, is there something about the gold on it? Gold might be significant here. Uh, there's rings. Okay, so this could be an ex-husband, ex-wife, something like that here. Okay, you could have married to this person, or this person is married. I don't know. Let's get into collective. What did you do? What did you do to them? Okay, we have a water sign actually coming out in reverse. Oof, yeah, somebody's emotions are out of control. Okay, they're out of control. Okay. Um. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign, but I do feel like there is someone that is yeah, very emotional at this time. Look, we have commitment. Here's the rings right here. But we have someone else coming out here. So some sort of third party. Somebody's maybe letting go of a third party. Yeah, they can't stop watching you. That's for damn sure. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. They may be trying to plan some sort of date night. Hmm. Okay, but here's my thing is like, what did this person do, right? Because they maybe got somebody else pregnant. Collective, what the F is going on? Okay. You may not be in communication with this person. Listen, somebody could have gotten with someone. I don't know. I don't. This feels like it was from a long time ago, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, there's like this energy where you may have been dealing with somebody quite some time ago, and they may have, went and like I feel like two people went and lived separate lives, right? And there's this energy of there was someone else this person got with, right? And they may have ended up getting them pregnant. But I just have this feeling where it's like this person, whoever this is letting this third party go, right? I mean, technically they weren't the third party, right? Like technically they were like, but and they're spying on you, and it's making them emotional. Very interesting. Tell me about this water sign in reverse. They said not to use this deck. Okay. Oops, sorry. Sorry. All right, tell me about this water sign in reverse. The devil. Coming out, crossing. Very interesting. 8 of Cups with the Chariot. Let me get one more on that. Why is the devil here? The World. Okay. This water sign, it doesn't have to be a water sign, but they may be realizing that sleeping with the enemy. You know what I mean? Sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, this person could be at a distance from you, especially with the Chariot here. Yeah, they want to come in and they want to come towards an emperor or an empress, okay? And there may be some communication coming in about that. They are in the process of like separating from this person. Now, again, something tells me that this is like, I don't know, that this wasn't a situation that was like when this ended, it may not necessarily have been bad, right? It just may have been, because again, it does feel like a long time ago, okay? Or, you know, some time ago. Tell me about this someone else. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting going on here, okay? At that time, there may have been a lot of people kind of competing for this person's attention or this person's energy. They may have had a lot of options, okay? Tell me about this let go. And I feel like when they, in that situation, it almost feels like, right? Like they were making decisions. I feel like they were trying to make the right decision, right? They were trying to almost like look at the bigger picture or see, like, you know, kind of look down the road in some type of way, right? Like, you know, and when it came to making a decision, but it's like I feel like there was some things that this person didn't see or couldn't see or was blinded to. It's almost like they made a decision. They didn't make a heart decision, they made a head decision. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it may be kicking them in the ass here. Somebody may be moving. They may want to move towards you. They may be getting help, like collaborating with someone else here. Let's just let go here. For some of you, the person, obviously this person wasn't pregnant, but for some of you, the person that was in the way was a mother. A mother. Uh-huh. Yep. And so there's like this energy. I almost get this feeling where this mother may have even been like, you know, kind of in the way of this here. This person does see you as kind of a wish or a dream come true, right? Like almost as if they've prayed for someone like you, or like you, or you in particular here. But there's this energy of yeah, a mother interfering. Mhm. Maybe even like setting this person up with other people. Like, oh, I met this lovely girl or guy at the grocery store and I gave them your number and they're going to get a hold of you. Knowing that this person was like maybe interested in you or dating you or something like that. It could, the problem, I don't know what the problem is. It could have been distance. Maybe this person doesn't want to lose the distance between her and her child, or something weird going on here. Tell me about this spy. A lot of sword energy here. King of Swords is coming out with the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, the Tower. Some sort of communication here. You may get some sort of communication from someone who, again, that Eight of Swords, right, is that energy of that song, right? I need something you prove, right? There's something, I don't know if this person, they just need to communicate something to you. Is I feel like they're more in their head. There's a lot of emotions, but they're very much in their head, maybe about what they're seeing, right? Especially with the tower and the sun. Um, Tell me about this date night. Yeah, someone's reflecting. They're looking back maybe about a particular, again, there's like this energy of over here, right? Like where there was some sort of interference, right? And Seven of Swords, Two of Wands is looking back and seeing, oh, it was all a lie, wasn't it? Yeah, sleeping with the enemy. Mm-hmm. Collective, you may also, there may be a couple of people coming towards you wanting to ask you out here, okay? Um, Knight of Wands energy, blech, right? Knight of Pentacles, a little better, right? But I don't know. Because I don't know what your energy is, but yeah, it's like they're reflecting, they're seeing, right? That it's like, whatever they went to here, it seemed like a quick, like, again, this person was like trying to like look at the bigger picture, or like, you know what I mean? Like really, again, they were making a head over heart decision. And so there was like this energy of maybe, if I go in one direction, things will go well for me very quickly. But if I go in another direction, right, it'll take some time, right? There's like, all this stuff here. Yeah. Tell me about this intuition here for the collective. Page of Cups. Woo, your intuition is lit right now, okay? Yes, Page of Wands, you are getting a lot of downloads. You are getting a lot of information at this time, okay? And right, that this person is, they're feeling some type of way here. Mm-hmm. Tell me about this pregnancy. Someone may also have 2 people pregnant right now. That's... And I feel like you may be intuitively feeling that, right? You're correct. You're correct. There's 2 people that are pregnant. What are these people doing? Yeah. Maybe even 3. Okay, but I'm feeling definitely 2 here. Again, this doesn't have to mean that both people are pregnant right now. But there is this energy, and if they've had kids since you guys have been involved, that's fine. But yeah, the Magician, the Ace of Wands here. This person was basically using their... Girl, I know you want this. Using that to kind of get what they wanted here. Because the thing is their heart, I feel like, had they followed their heart, things would have been much different. But because they followed their head, and Spirit, you're funny, because now I'm kind of getting the sense that there may be, we could be talking about the second one, for some of you. Or, masculine or feminine energy, they followed their lust, okay? Yeah. They're struggling. They are struggling here, okay? Yikes. What's craziest to me, though, is that for some of you, a mother was involved in this. Not to say that this person was sleeping with their mother, but there was a mother that was like, I just heard, maybe this mother was telling them, like, you don't want to settle down, right? Like, you're still, there's maybe something, if you've got kids, there could have been something like that brought up, or, It's like, how are you going to like live the life that you want to live, like that type of thing. And it's like, yeah. Huh. All right, tell me more about this. Let me get one on the water sign in reverse. Yeah. Toil and labor. Keep going. What's this toil and labor? I feel like something is like a bug got in my hair or something. I feel it again. Better not be no bugs crawling around in my hair. Where'd you come from? Sorry. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Don't tell me that like there was like maybe a mother or a community, like a family or something like that was like, you don't want to be with this person. They have kids, right? Their occupation isn't good. It's like, yeah, they're but now this person is finding themselves thinking of you, right? It's like they went a different direction. They did all the things that all of these people said, you'll be much happier if you go this way. And here they are, years later, still thinking about you. That's literally what's happening here. Yeah, I really hope this person isn't drowning their sorrows. Yeah, I really do. I really hope they're not drowning their sorrows, but I do feel like they are really trying to. They're definitely watching you somehow, um, through social media or something like that, right? I heard asking around. Some of them maybe asking around. I heard, but to your old friends, right? Friends that you're no longer connected with here. Yeah. Y'all. Yeah, this is I. All right, final messages about this. This is just a short one. I've got. Ooh, yeah, running out of time. Yeah, this is somebody who's maybe trying to manifest another chance with you here. Okay. Um. Yeah, because you are their wish fulfillment. You are this like Ten of Cups for them. Okay. Now, if they're that for you, I don't know. Some of you, again, this was so long ago, it didn't end badly. It just ended, right? You could have been really young and it was just like, okay, and you moved on with your life, right? And this may be a person you may want to take them back. For others of you, if this is not the person that you want to take back, this isn't your reading. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah. They definitely regret a decision here. But they want to communicate. Okay? They do. They want to communicate. For some of you, they've had a child with someone else, maybe multiple children, grown a whole family, things like that, right? Um, you know, and maybe you have too, right? What's the advice for the collective about this? What's the advice? Yeah, someone's about to tell you how they feel. Okay, they may also tell you the truth here. Okay, and how maybe some people said some things about you, right? Um, yep, no, this person is about to show themselves. Okay, they're about to make themselves known. All right, they're not going to be, watching in the distance anymore. They're going to make themselves known. Okay, they want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you what happened. They want to tell you what they've been through. They want to, you know what I mean? They want to tell you that they've been watching you and that they're proud of you. And I'm hearing that they admire you. And, really that they should have just listened to their heart. Yeah, but there may have been something about money involved or something like that. I don't know, collective. You're going to find out all this stuff, though, okay? Because this person, it's like they've got some things to say here, okay? They have quite a bit to say. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but I'm just telling you their emotions are... There's a lot of regret, right? There's a lot of guilt and feeling like they can't believe that they allowed almost no, they can't believe they missed this. You know what I mean? They missed the chance. They missed the fact that, like, you know what I mean, that what was happening, right? They didn't see what was happening. They were blinded to whatever was going on. They can't believe that they're you know just now figuring it all out. So, anyways, guys, that's your message. I love you so much. If you need anything from me, that's in the description box below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.